5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3. They've had that. They've got 118 adverts coming back. Hey, this is Ain't Got a Clue.
Hey, I'm Marcus Bronzy.
I'm Kae Kurd, and this is Ain't Got a Clue.
Yeah.
Remember, we are here every week in your ear holes. And yeah, if you like what you hear, give it a share. Tell somebody about it. Tell one of your friends about it. Give it a share on social media. Tell people you're watching it. Follow all the socials. And if you are a super fan, which we are getting loads of, and you want to join the Clueless clan, sign up to our Patreon. Do it on a website, and it's more beneficial for us. So don't do it just through the app, because there's people that make the phones that take a percentage of it, and then we don't get the help. So please, we're begging you. We're begging you, bruv. Anyway, if you want more bonus content, ad-free and early, then yeah, sign up to the Patreon for the price of a coffee every month. You get more content from us, including
get a chance to be a part of the Clueless conversation when we do our Clueless questions as well. That's
a very good point.
Part of the Clueless clan. There's some Clueless comments that you might drop in there as well.
Exactly. And the other thing I was going to say is, you get extra insight, like, I mean, it's not all funny, but some of it's really important insight, like the clip we put out the other day about algorithms and stuff, so I'm like, where does it end? We're funny, we're good looking, we're wise. Yeah, man. Fuck me.
I mean, it's for the Clueless comments. Someone did message in and say that I have fantasia, massive, not just length, width as well. The girth is strong. And we both have very good blood supplies.
We're talking about our arms, by the way. That was what we were talking about.
When Kay said big dicks, he meant arms. You know that normal slang, innit?
Arm dicks. Yeah. No, I said knobs. Arm knobs. You know the knobs on your arms, like
yeah, man.
The way I was moving, man. What is this, bro? Anyway, if you like watching these, watch it on the YouTube, subscribe and share it as well. Into this episode, really. This is where usually people read out sponsors on website.
Yeah, man.
This episode is sponsored by absolutely nothing. So, hi.
I'll tell you what, though. Kay. This week, we've been quite communicative in on WhatsApp. This ain't an ad for WhatsApp. Like sending stuff to each other. You sent me.
If you
want to
encrypt messages, and disappear.
Looking for a new way to send nudes. You sent me a WhatsApp with an article that was so important to us that we forgot it right before we pressed record. But we've remembered it now by looking at said WhatsApp. It was about. Well, you can explain it, bro. You sent it. Yeah, you sent it to me.
Basically, they found out that the stones from Stonehenge, a couple of them were from Scotland. And not all of them were like from near Wales and that. Like they all come from different parts of the UK. Now, listen, I didn't do much research into history in that, but they thought they all came from one part, and then they were all from different parts of the UK. And I'm thinking this was pre-internet. Yeah. So like before MySpace. Yeah. This is before Kano released P's and Q's.
Yeah, a little bit.
So before like Kano said, I got it locked from London to Leeds. It was way before. We were impressed with that.
Before he said, I ain't got punch lines, I got hit lines, and I got kick lines, and I ain't commercial, but I got hit lines. Yes. Before he said that,
but he had it locked from London to Leeds. Yeah. On a Nokia 3310. Yeah. Right. This was pre all of that, right?
I think it's before the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
It was before the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Yeah. It was before any sort of world wars. Anyway, Stonehenge, innit? Yeah. And basically, so when people I'm trying to get what I need to. Basically, it's my justification for dragons, right? Because for years, they've just thought, oh yeah, these stones are from there, and that's what they've been telling people, like, yeah, these stones are from there. Okay. And you're like, but somebody, you can imagine somebody's gone, but no, they're not. There's one from Scotland, and it's like, how did they get that stone from Scotland all the way to Stonehenge?
All right, just to bring the audience into this, in case this is your first ever episode, I'm sorry if it is, because we got in hot and we've come in with some curveballs. Kay believes that dragons existed and I don't. It's been an ongoing thing that we've tried to put to bed, but because of our Clueless community and our Clueless clan have stoked the fire, it's now a continual conversation. Because I was wondering why you sent me this, because it's something that I thought was interesting, but I was like, is this pod worthy?
Like,
where's he going to go with this?
Like, haha, heavy. Yeah. And I could imagine your face going, why the fuck are we doing that?
Is that what I actually wrote? Right.
You're like, ha ha, heavy or something like that.
Yeah, I actually wrote, ha 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 ha, heavy.
Yeah, heavy. Yeah, the stone was heavy. Yeah. So I don't know how they brought that stone over there, but anyway, my point was, it was interesting. everything is the way it is until there's a bit of evidence that comes out to say it isn't.
Yeah, man. Smoking was good for your health at one point.
Precisely.
Yeah.
So I think at some point someone's going to go, actually, dragons did exist. And there will be one thing, and then I'll be there victorious. Like, do you know what? Yeah, the day that article comes out, I'm not even going to FaceTime you, bro. I am driving to your house, bruv. I'm driving to your house.
Because I'll be honest, this is probably some of the most interest you've had on a topic outside of the show that you brought into the show. Because even looking back at the message, my message was funny, but yours was very efficient, shall we say. You just wrote, talk about this on pod, link. That was it. Not even, we should just talk about this on pod, smash.
No love in that message.
I was like, haha.
Yeah. Haha, are we friends?
Heavy. All right. So dragons exist. If that statement comes out, what are you going to do? You go drive over to
I will drive over to your house,
okay, and
I'll just be there just to look at your face, like as I'm showing you the article. I just want to see your face. And I know you're just going to be like, cool, yeah, dragons exist.
My Ring doorbell is just going to be a camera screen just with a dragon on it. Dragons exist. And like your head poking over the top of it.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun. I might come in with, if dragons do exist, we've got to get you in Chinese New Year to dress up as a dragon. You know the celebrations that they do?
Yeah.
We'll get you at the front of it with a dragon.
Whoa. So you want me, so now we realise dragons exist, but you want me to dress up as a dragon?
No.
Knowing that there's real dragons that exist, you want me to dress up as a fluffy... Like
no. What I want you to do is help the Chinese community celebrate their New Year.
Because if there's I'm just saying, if there's a dragon and they see a little dragon sauntering around like that, yeah, that's gonna get me unwarranted dragon attention.
Exactly. You're not a little dragon. You are
big dick dragon. And by that I mean wings. I'm talking about the wings of the dragon, isn't it?
That's slang for
dragon wings.
That's West London slang for.
I almost feel like you'll turn up talking like you're from Game of Thrones if you find out that it's actually true. Marcus!
I summon Marcus of Bronzy, of the Bronzy family. Lower your banners. Lower your banners in receipt of this revelation. I'm just there like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
What's going on? Open your chambers.
Are you there with a fair maiden? Do you desecrate? Do you desecrate the honor of a fair maiden in there? Open up! Stop what you're doing and open up! And then I'll come there with a big fucking dragon article, bruv. I'll print it out. That was something I thought about this week.
Sorry, then ride off.
Yeah. That's me in an electric car. I just put I just changed the sound. Can you change the sound on like the engine on the electric cars? Like,
I bet you could.
Yeah, you probably could. That was something I was thinking about this week. Actually, we're old enough for children to potentially ask us why newspapers are called newspapers, because they're soon going to be going out of circulation.
Damn.
Yeah, so there'll be a point where newspapers are just online.
So you know, like how you see those things on TikTok and on Reels where people get their kid and they give them a VHS or a tape and they say like, there's music on this, how do you think you access it? And the kid's like trying to find a USB port on a tape, like licking it, biting it, like just like trying to open it, go like, where's the music? You're going to see it be like that in newspapers.
If I gave something like that to my child and they started licking and biting it, I'd probably have to end their life there and then. When have you had to lick or bite anything to get music out of it? Are you fucking serious, bro? I genuinely, one of my worst fears is my kids being stupid. My future kid, like I know we're meant to say like, oh yeah, I don't mind as long as they're healthy. If my kids are stupid, yeah, I am gonna cry my eyes out every day, bruv.
It's kind of like a waiting game with kids because when they come out, they are pretty stupid.
Yes.
You think about it, if you're going to think about it.
But yeah, I reckon you know about 9 months in when you're like, say daddy.
Yeah.
Say dad. Not 9 months in, like that's like walking. They can walk in about 9 months.
Yeah. It's kind of a competition to see how quickly your kid can unstupefy itself. That's what we've done. When we were babies, shat ourselves. Yeah. Couldn't feed ourselves. Mental. Pretty much just couldn't do anything. But then it's like a race to become a reasonable human being.
100%. It's so useless. But like honestly, children so fucking useless till about like, do you know what I mean? Like other animals, like their kids are like,
bro, elephants come out and they're like walking, like they're talking. to their mum whenever they're out.
I've seen elephants.
Yeah.
And the kids still look a bit useless. But yeah, you're right. They can walk and whatever, but they still do look a bit useless, right? Yeah. When you see the dads, and you're like, okay, that kid needs a father figure in life.
Okay.
But humans, human kids are just fucking. But yeah, that's my worst nightmare. Like my child just goes like. I can't even bring myself to say anything stupid like that. Like if my son's about 18 and there's just like lack of common sense and everything, bruv, I'm just gonna be like so distraught.
You mean if they do something like they'll pour themselves a hot drink, pick up the mug and go, "Oh, didn't know that was hot," something like that.
Something like that.
Are you all right, bruv? you just poured yourself a fucking cup of tea, a coffee, and you're burning yourself. Yeah.
Kind of person that succumbs to WhatsApp scams. Oh my gosh, bruv. I'll fucking
there's hot girls in my area, you know. For fuck's sake.
Yeah. If I give, well, I'm not gonna give whatever. If like my partner gives birth to a untech savvy a human,
the distance you gave yourself from them if they were not like a tech savvy kid, like you're like, if my partner was to give birth to something of that kind, if they were to make that, but if we were to make a genius, then yeah, I'd be on board. That's quite clever.
No, my child needs, my offspring need to be smart.
Yeah,
I'm going to be very strict.
Are you? Because I've heard that about people, and sometimes people do stick with the strictness. Sometimes people melt like butter.
Let me tell you. You see, up until they get to about reception. I'm gonna be the funniest dad ever.
Yeah, okay.
Just random kissing them and all of that sort of stuff, right? You know, giving them all the love that they need.
Yeah.
Because that 5 years is important.
Yeah, man.
After that, bruv, who are you talking to, like? After that, you are enrolling in kids jujitsu. You are learning French.
You'll be in the jiu-jitsu class Arabic as well, just to make it more challenging. You'll be in the class too. No. Today you're sparring dad. Okay, but I don't want you messing with these little 5-6-year-olds. Yeah, you need to balance. This is what you think. There's 5-6-year-olds on the streets. There's big men out here. So let's go. You tie your gi tight.
Hopefully, I'm that successful. I could employ like Diran to just train with him or something. Like, just one of my boys just be like, "Yo, play with him."
Yeah. What do you mean? Play with him, bro. Play with them, but teach them at the same time.
He's a fucking purple belt going up against this little 5-year-old. But yeah, no, I think...
Well, you should have tapped out then, innit? Why are you crying now? You should have tapped out. I was there. You call that tapping out? Nah, man.
You know, I'm saying all of this. I know when I become a father, it'll probably change. Like that moment where you're like, no, let's go skin to skin. Yeah. You just turn into a bitch.
In all seriousness, I've seen the stricter the parent, the softer the grandparent. That's the logic I've come to. I have seen hardback African
From your
parents.
experience,
You've seen hardback African parents. Okay. Yeah, when they become grandparents, oh my days!
And you're just looking at him like,
oh, let them be. Well, let them watch what they want on the TV.
You got to pull out all the receipts of like every time you were beaten for like the most inconsequential.
Big man, at Christmas, do you think I can change the TV? Do you think I can change the TV in my dad's house? If he wants to watch Superman 2. For the 10th year in a row, and laugh at that, and I come in, bro. Even if I look like I'm going for the remote control, Or what's the one with Richard Pryor? Is that 3 or 2? I don't know. He wants to watch that one, bruv. My dad's watching that one, bruv. I know it because every Christmas, if I look at the remote, it's questionable. Like, what are you doing? Are you? Because you look like you're thinking about changing the channel.
What I'm gleaning from this is, you don't like going to your dad's house for Christmas.
Listen, when it comes to grandkids though, let them be. Let them watch.
Marcus just
let them watch whatever they want to watch.
On the phone to his dad, like, are you coming to Christmas? This year?
All I can say is thank God for Netflix, bro. And one AirPod in, so I can watch what I want to watch. Not harbouring any feelings there.
Just there, like, you know the ones where you're pretending. So you put like you just put your hand over your ear, but the AirPod's in, so they don't know that you put the AirPod in, and you're like, man. But you're laughing at different times to everybody else.
What are you laughing for? The kryptonite has damaged you. Sorry, that was the funniest. Anyway, but yeah, how did we get there from Scotland? So the Stones have come from Scotland and Wales and have landed in Henge.
They're not landed there, bruv.
What? But this is so they didn't land. So all right, let me appease you. Let's go through this. So you think that they transported the Stones via dragon?
I mean, no, but that's a theory.
So what is this?
On Dragonback? Yeah. Mad. No, my point was this.
Okay.
My point was this: we as humans are very arrogant about our knowledge of past events. We think we know everything about it. Like, well, this is obviously like this was like this, and this is obviously like that.
Yeah.
So they had a certain belief about these stones for the longest period until last week, and they realized, oh shit, no, we were wrong.
Okay.
And I think it is very arrogant to believe that so many cultures and so many like different places in the world had these fictitious animals just rolling around in their imagination for us to be like, no, it didn't exist. All it will take is one discovery or one thing, and everyone will like, actually, there might have been something similar to
I mean, and what better example to show that dragons existed than a stone actually being from somewhere else? It's great. I mean, I might start...
Okay. Let me ask you one thing, yeah?
Okay.
Have you ever tried moving house?
Yes.
How long is that?
Extremely long and stressful. One of the most stressful things.
And how far did you move from the place that you lived?
Oh, brother, I've moved. I've found moving a quarter of a mile a very stressful experience, let alone moving further than that.
Okay, a quarter of a mile, yeah? So you might have just, one sofa?
I remember moving out of an apartment once with just a car and I had to make like 4 trips. But anyway, yes, very stressful.
Very stressful, yeah. That man moved a stone from Scotland all the way to the south east.
Yeah.
What's it? West, southwest of England.
Yeah.
Southwest of England.
Yeah, A303 is it? Do you know what's really weird as well?
This was before the A303, bruv.
Do you know what's weird as well? Funny enough, I'm getting in and out of it quickly. I actually was driving past Stonehenge when I think you sent me that message.
Really?
I swear to God.
Wow.
Weird, innit? Anyway, please, let's continue.
Incredible.
That's wild, honestly.
We are connected.
Yeah,
we
in a different way.
So, but they brought that all the way from Scotland over there, bro. Come on, man. This is the thing, we're so arrogant about past events, right? And it's like stuff like with ancient Egypt and the pyramids and all of that sort of stuff as well. That always makes me think, like, when people are, well, obviously it was we wouldn't be able to make them today or whatever. But it's like when civilizations end, there is a lot of history that ends with them. There is a lot of knowledge that ends with them, right? Isn't it like the what library was it? Is it Alexandria, where a lot of the books were burnt, and we still don't have like half the...
There's been a lot of book burning through history. I think the one of the biggest examples of history we lost is the 6,000 years that the ancient Egyptians were around. Egyptians were around for 3 times as long as us, and a lot of their stuff has not lasted.
But this is my point though, right? So like, even with what we've said it before on here, but like, say we were to go now, there's a lot of stuff that isn't in books, it's all online.
Yeah.
So how would they retrieve that stuff from the cloud or whatever if there's no like mention of it physically on papers and stuff?
They'll be like on USB F by then, so they won't even be able to connect to anything that we have. Do you know what I mean?
But yeah, they'll be like, what are these things in their hands all the time? They think they're tools.
Yeah. Do you
know what I mean? Well, they obviously had these tools that they would hang around. Well, they must have been like ID cards or something.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? But
primitive stone that they all carried around.
Yeah. And I just think that, So
that's how you feed into dragons being alive.
Yeah,
cool. So okay, cool. I mean,
because they would have been like,
because I think gravity doesn't exist, and I think definitely because they found out that stone was Scottish. I think I can't wait for the day that gravity. We all prove that gravity doesn't exist. Now I'm being silly.
No, you're being a dickhead.
Oh no, I'm being silly. Yeah. Okay.
Listen. You basically said fuck UK and your lineage. that's what you said in that comment.
All the way back to when they was moving those fucking stones, bro.
That's basically what you said. When you said gravity doesn't exist, what I heard was I piss on you and your intellect. So
you're using the Game of Thrones. I piss on you and your intellect. It's happening. What if you got so Game of Thrones?
I watched Shogun this week.
I want to talk about that, but there is a guy actually there's a guy on TikTok for everything. There's a guy on TikTok that shows you how to move stones with sticks. He does it all the time, so it is possible for them to do it with sticks. It's taken a very long time though.
And do you know what? Out of all my friends to suggest that TikTok, you would have been number one.
Bruv, you sent me Stonehenge this week, so don't try it.
No, but I know, but like your for you page is bare camping shit. Like, just camping and fucking tech. That's all it is. Like it'll go from like this new iPhone,
this is how you survive for 1,000 days with $1,000. What? $1 a day. Right, sign me up.
Just this is how you burn a house down with toothpaste. Marcus, they're like, fucking interesting. This is what I want to know, bruv.
How to make improvised explosives with mouthwash and a match.
Really?
Hey, raw.
How to make rice with nothing but plastic bags.
What?
Marcus, like,
Those corners of TikTok where really there are those corners when you watch something and go, I shouldn't have watched that now.
No,
'cause that's on my algorithm forever, innit? It's like your Google search history.
Oh, no.
It's
On
like
YouTube,
my Google search history.
On YouTube, if I watch a video that I don't like, I go to history and I'm like, clear, delete video from history.
Yeah.
Do not share anything like this with me. Don't do anything that's remotely related to this.
Yeah, when I'm researching stuff that I know is like quite questionable for bits and bobs, it's like incognito mode, bruv. I don't want you serving me any of that crap.
100%.
But Shogun.
Oh yeah, what Shogun? Do you know what's so funny, right? Because it's like reading watching Shogun.
Really?
There's subtitles in it,
Yeah.
so you can't like be on your phone.
Okay.
Like, and listen to what's going on or whatever. Like, certain things you can hear it in the background and go, yeah, I still know what's going on. And
Yeah. And you get a word.
Like, what?
You get a word once in a while, innit? Like, I don't know, like
Mariko-san.
like
The name.
murderer,
Yeah.
assassin. Yeah, I know that one. Assassin. I know that word.
Yeah, and then so like there's one guy that speaks English with like the other Japanese girl, and her name's Mariko-san, and yeah, so that's the only times you could really hear English. So you're just literally like, reading it. It's all about Japan in like the 1600s. And
I can imagine someone smoking a massive spliff going, "It's finally happened, bruv. I've watched so much that I can speak the language." I get it, bruv.
But yeah, it's great series.
Okay.
Great series. Watched all 10 episodes.
Back to back.
No, not back to back.
I was going to say, well done, man.
I've watched it all though. Another thing I will recommend is Presumed Innocent on Apple TV Plus. Apple TV Plus, yeah. Can I just say, Apple TV Plus, bangers.
Got the gems in it.
Bangers after bangers. They go. We are Apple TV Plus. We do not advertise our shows. You will not learn about our shows from advertising. You will have to stumble upon it. You will in the depth of the night when you have nothing to watch. You will be exploring the internet and streaming services, and you will come across our shows. Do you know Ted Lasso, Severance, Presumed Innocent? Do you want to watch Napoleon? We have Napoleon here for you as well.
You've really been cooking on there, bro. Severance as well.
We've got something with Idris Elba. Planes. Do you want to come and watch this? It's about hijackers. Come and watch it here. Like, but you're like, bro, where is the advertising for this? No, we don't advertise. That's for other silly little companies. Our company is Apple. We don't advertise anything. You have to really stumble upon it. Work for it. Oh, did you like that? We're not even charging you as much as Netflix, and look, it's much better. The camera quality is better. Oh, and they've all got iPhones in there as well.
Yeah.
None of that silly little Android phones that they've got. They've got iPhones in here. None of the villains though. We only want the good guys to have the iPhones.
Yeah, that's actually an Apple thing. Yeah. So you started watching Presumed Innocent. I've started watching it. It's got Jake hasn't got an Oscar Gyllenhaal in it.
Is that his name?
Yeah, he ain't got an Oscar.
Yeah, Rusty.
Yeah.
Bro, Presumed Innocent, fucking sick.
I'm a couple episodes in and I stopped for no reason other than just I did not like it. I just stopped and I ain't come back to it, but I need to get back to it.
Bro,
yeah.
Takes you on a ride.
Proper twist and turn, innit?
Yeah, proper like you're just like
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, look. You know when you're just watching something like, this ain't ever gonna happen.
Yeah.
But
I like the fact that you, without spoiling it, you root for him, but you don't like him. Because he's not likable in some ways, innit? Because of stuff that he does. But you root for him.
I don't think there was a single character I liked in that thing.
Yeah, it's tough, innit? I love it though, but it's engaging, innit?
Yeah. There wasn't a single character. I felt like that about House of the Dragon.
Really?
There's not a single character there that I'm like, oh yeah. I'm just like, you little prick.
Is it a split? If we have to beep this, let me know, okay, and we'll beep it. But is House of the Dragon where there's that? Is that a spoiler as well? Does that need to get beeped,
brother?
Oh, should I not have? Yeah, that needs to get beeped. Should I not? Yeah, we have to beep that out the whole clock,
brother.
Should I not? I'm sorry,
brother. Just
did that mash up the whole thing?
Well, no, but like,
okay, all right.
It's like, but it's just like,
that's so out of the loop. Bleep all of that, please. Cause I don't want to hurt our clan.
That was like, you know when my man beat up the other guy and killed him, and then like, it's like Stop it.
All right, cool.
But there's a lot of stuff that's Emmy nominated, isn't it? So I was trying to go through those,
yeah, man, I hear that.
I was looking at the Emmy nominations. A lot of HBO.
HBO's cooking, man.
A lot of HBO.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it's a shame in this country we don't have access to HBO. It's all Sky, innit?
It's all through Sky. Yeah. Speaking of films, I watched Blink twice.
Yeah, you went to the premiere with Richie Driss because they banned you from actual things that you found.
That was his plus one.
Yeah.
That was his plus one. It's funny, Warner Brothers ain't really been hitting me up since that viral Barbie Oppenheimer
Marcus was
take I had.
I don't like any of your films. They're all shit. By the way, I did watch Oppenheimer finally.
And if you're from Warner Brothers, I didn't actually say that.
Yeah.
Cool.
I did watch Oppenheimer.
Good.
Man.
I told you, bro.
Let me tell you.
I told you, bro.
If ever I wanted 3 hours of my time back, bro, that was it, yeah. Listen, you know, people like, oh no, this is... Robert Downey Jr., when they were like, oh yeah, he got an award for that, I was like...
For what? For what? Innit?
Bro, I was there like... I preferred him in Iron Man, bruv. He should have got awards for Iron Man, bruv. And this is the arrogance of Hollywood and all these things, yeah? Why can't a superhero movie get an Oscar?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're right.
Like, why can't Fast and Furious get an Oscar?
What? Listen, someone likes it. The Oscar boardroom don't like it, but we don't end up 10 films in. Yeah, you don't end up 10 films and more billions of dollars. Yeah, the world's biggest stars in it. The word family said more times than necessary ever and in text.
With your little arrogance going, no, but where is the filmmaking? Where is the story?
Where's the pain?
Oh, Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer is a film that really delves into the psyche of a man that was almost quite flawed. And, and he had I believe he had very conflicting opinions about what he was doing and what his research was causing, and just to see the duality of that play out on the silver screen was something quite compelling. And obviously, you know, Cillian Murphy playing it was absolutely fantastic. I mean, very few actors can portray such emotion with such class and vigor and poise as Cillian can, of course, from Peaky Blinders fame. However, Robert Downey Jr. also had a part to play in it as well, which I found very, very interesting. It was he has an ability to make one really grasp.
I would love someone to walk in the room while you're listening to this podcast, listener, and hear you listening to that and be like, what the what are you listening to? No, it's a really funny podcast. It's like, what? Yeah, it's Cillian Murphy.
People fucking trying to intellectualize everything. Do you know what I saw the other day? Yeah, I saw a tweet that said, we really need to talk about, like, bro, this is when I was like, this is why I don't go on Twitter anymore. This guy tweeting, this is why we really need to talk about how classist it is for people going on holiday during the school holidays. And you know what? I just
classist.
Yeah, I just had to close the app. I was like, let's stop trying to find oppression in things like the mere fact that you can go on holiday once a year. Yeah.
Complaining about the when of a holiday puts you in a category of people that needs to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly.
Close your lips.
What you think? Where, bro? You think you could go on a plane when you're younger, bro? If you're really poor. Anyway, when people try to intellectualize it, the ability to not be able to go during the summer holiday, I was like, bro, like sometimes let's stop just trying to find meaning in things that aren't. Anyway, Oppenheimer, 3 hours of your time, if you want to just waste it on like emotions and stuff, like nothing really happens.
He says I am become deaf, which if I'm honest sounds like bars that he wrote at home as well, and you picked it for that moment because to be honest, not really a sentence. And of course it wouldn't be a Hollywood film without just trying to put sex scenes in it for no reason. Unnecessary. So they were just like, oh yeah, by the way, he cheated, here's loads of sex between him and his mistress. It's like, I don't care. Please stop trying to put sex scenes in it randomly for me to. There's a lot of that in Presumed Innocent. Oh, there's some freaky ass stuff going on in it, bro. Lots of. If you're stuck for ideas, I'll be honest, it's got some bits in there that you might want to take. I'll be honest, listen, if things are a bit stale, throw a couple episodes on and you see some freaky stuff. Just loads of. Yeah. I'm like, bruv, I don't know whether it's. You see, when you were younger, you couldn't watch lip sync in front of your parents, could you? Let's just say those bits got moved on very quickly. Yes. So like my head got turned away. Teletext came on. Teletext mute. Teletext mute. Like as soon as you saw some people going in for a kiss, you went, let me check the football score. Yeah. Time for you to brush your teeth. It's 4 p.m. Did I stutter? Go brush your teeth.
Go upstairs. I still, like, when there's a sex scene or something, I still just like fast forward it.
Is it? They don't really. They obviously. I mean, you made a good point a few episodes back, and you said it a few times. Unless it's necessary to the story, what is the sex scene there for? Like,
Power was shit with it.
Oh my
Power be
days.
like, I need to go and kill Lobos, but first let me fuck you on this table.
Yeah.
It's just like, why?
Yeah, before my gun go off, I need to get this off. Like, it was wild. And
There's people who trying to come in this club.
Yeah.
But I need to fuck you in my
I
mouth.
was gonna say, I thought he was gonna say people try to come in this club, I need to come in you. But that would have been a fucking bar. But Game of Thrones is like that as well. Game of Thrones is like, and they fuck their sister, and they fuck their cousin, and they fuck them. And I was like the bits I've seen, apart from the bit that we've obviously bleeped out. I don't want to say anymore.
Well,
but like,
House of the Dragon, I mean, that was a bit of a spoiler, but like Game of Thrones, by now, you can give spoilers to it. By now, it's like, come on, man.
the only thing with more bodily fluid in it, episode with more bodily fluid
it
in
ended
it
before
was
the pandemic.
Yeah,
you had the whole pandemic to watch Game of Thrones. And
that's true.
Bro,
I'd say the most bodily fluid spilled in
alert.
it was the Red Wedding, but after that, it was probably all of the sex scenes combined because they were bodying each other, man.
Bro.
Yeah, but they didn't have much to do in those days. To be fair, quite a realistic scenario because didn't really have much else to do.
Was realistic.
No, fucking all the time. No, there was some normal fucking that went on, but like all the fucking that went on. I mean, there were dragons in it as well, so that's what makes it realistic. Kay, if I'm honest, there were dragons in it too.
I'm so glad you
all the fucking not fucking your sister. Get out of here.
He was like,
for the record,
see why they did it.
To be fair, for the records, don't condone that. Don't do it. Also illegal.
But that shit used to happen though. People don't understand that. But that shit used to happen. They're like, we're gonna keep the bloodline clean.
Used to. Big man, look around at the people that
and this
lead
is the
your
last
countries
episode of
where we have passports. Where we have
well,
passports.
at least you've got another nation to.
I need to lean on that pass. I need to get that completed so I can talk to you about the story.
This guy has been trying to say he's going to complete his Nigerian passport for about 4 years.
It's a process. It's a process.
It's a process.
So Blink twice. I saw Blink twice.
Yes.
Channing Tatum's in it. Zoe Kravitz, his other half, she directed it.
Wait.
Zoe Kravitz directed it.
No, wait. Zoe Kravitz is Channing Tatum's wife.
Wife, yeah. Am I right? Am I right thinking that? Am I wrong?
Channing Tatum was going out with Jessie J for the longest period.
I got that wrong. That's what I thought someone said. Am I getting that wrong?
I don't know if Zoe Kravitz is dating Channing Tatum, then shout out Channing Tatum, bro.
You're getting it in, boy.
Shout out Channing Tatum.
I need to double check that. But yeah.
Remember when Jessie J was lesbian for about 6 months?
Was she?
Yeah.
I thought she was just doing it like a dude.
Nah, she really pissed off the LGBT community by saying it was a phase. Yeah, she pissed them right off, bro. She said it
was a phase.
Yeah, I think it was something like that where she said it was like a phase or something where she liked girls and whatever, and everyone was like, yo.
Yeah.
It's a slap in the face to everybody from that community.
Okay, sorry, they're reportedly engaged. Sorry.
Zoe Kravitz,
yeah.
Zoe Kravitz is beautiful though. Was she Catwoman in?
She was Catwoman, yeah. I didn't find that that's cool. A lot of people when I watched Batman, I watched the screening shout out to my mate Geeky Cassie. She was out there making all kinds of noise because there was some stern blue steel between characters, yeah, and it was a freak.
In Blink Twice or
in Batman there was some freakiness, yeah.
I don't really.
But a lot of people liked her in that.
I don't really find it was when in that Harry Potter prequel, the Magical Beasts, she was one of the wizards in that, the witches.
Oh yeah,
brother. That's when I was like, Zoe Kravitz. Shout out Zoe Kravitz.
Really?
Shout out Zoe Kravitz. That's when I was like, what a phenomenal actress.
Fantastic. If you see the way she commands the screen.
I have never seen such incredible wand work. It really...
She did the way that she just can just control one's eye. I mean, she doesn't even need to say a word.
Control one's eye. She really did. Watching Zoe Kravitz play a witch in The Magical Beast really opened up that world for me and really made it believable.
It's magical.
Magical, absolutely. Made me really believe the character, the world, and I really immersed myself in it when seeing her, and it was quite compelling.
Yes.
Compelling. They love that word.
Spellbinding. Yes.
They love. Yes. Pardon the pun. Pardon the pun, it was spellbinding.
So she
By the way,
directed
I hate every film graduate as well.
Wow. Wow.
I graduated in film. Okay, it'll be a flat white, please.
Woo! Kay, you know you have to work on a TV set in the future.
I'm fucking around, bro.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Save yourself. Thank you very much.
Fucking around.
Yeah.
It's a double espresso.
Please, yeah. When you see Kay on set, yeah.
Is a joke.
Make him a tea.
Is a joke.
Good film. Listen, basically, it tapped into what was going on, what has been going
Which
on.
Which one's this? Blink Twice?
Blink Twice.
Yeah.
It taps into some Weinstein energy without me spoiling it, right?
Okay, you can tell Marcus once these Warner Brothers pass by. No, let's talk about it, please. I need 2 minutes unfiltered.
I'll be honest, bro. It had the potential to be a great film for me, but I feel like it was it could have been great, bro. You ever watch the film and go like, this could have been flipping amazing, but it's a bit too on the nose. It's a bit too obvious. That's all I say on it. Like some of the stuff there's stuff like, how do I make it? It's like when you watch certain film, basically, when you watch Get Out, you watch it the second time around, you go, rah, I didn't know that meant that.
Yeah,
but when you look, that means that.
Yeah.
They try and do that, but you kind of see it the first time around. It's like a magician trying to show you a trick, but you kind of see what they've done with the cards. And you got to play along like, mad.
The only person that's ever made me like magician that's ever got me like to believe that he is the son of Merlin, like a descendant of Merlin, is Dynamo. Dynamo had me terrified.
Face to face, right?
Face to face. In person, Dynamo had me fucking terrified.
He's good.
No. Honestly,
he's good.
I looked at him and I was like, this man is not from this realm. He is. I was like, this guy's a jinn. He's a demon. I do not want to be in his presence.
There's another guy.
I saw him take the one off of a £10 note and put it onto something else. And somebody had just taken that note out of it, and I was just like, he put a 5p into a 50p, like it looked like it had been soldered, and I was just like, you know what, like you get away,
he's good. I got a guy called Damien Magician. He's up there as well. He does all that kind of stuff. Like he'll like he's done something like hold a bottle of Coca-Cola, just shake it side to side. You're looking at it, and the label just fucking disappears or moves or goes up. Stuff like that. And you're like, hang on.
Yeah, those guys are demons.
I can't see. I'm looking at what you're doing.
Yeah, they weren't Hogwarts.
Yeah.
They definitely weren't Hogwarts. Yeah. That's when I was like, Harry Potter's real, bro. Fuck's sake.
Which leads me on to dragons again, yeah? So you think about it, bro.
When I saw Dynamo in real life, I'd never believed in magic. And then I saw, because it was that good that none of the men were actually running around laughing. It was just like, no, it was always just big guys going, no. I was just like,
I got people around me that just be like, fuck that, and they'll leave. You know how people go, do another one. I got friends that are like, you know what, big up, big man. I just want to say I respect what you do in life.
Get in my car,
and I'm out of here, respect free.
I was very close to that as well, to be fair.
It is good.
I wanted to leave the vicinity really quickly because I was just terrified.
I mean, it is not real though. It's what he's doing. It's not real magic though. You know that, yeah. Just double check it. I have to double check these things with you now, bruv. Don't turn it into another please. I'm actually bruv, as a friend to friend. Please, let's not, because you're gonna get them started.
Dynamo's real, bruv. Dynamo's magic's real, bruv. All right, explain it, bruv. It's not like wrestling. You think wrestling's real? Wrestling's he's bleeding, bro.
Now you're just saying words.
He's bleeding, bro. How's wrestling not real, bro? He's bleeding.
You're just lying.
He's got knee pads, bro. What's that got to do with anything? No, he's got knee pads and it's real. Why would he have knee pads if it was fake? For God's sakes.
Look. There
was a point I wanted to make and I've forgotten.
Oh wait, can I just get this out of the way? Just for balance though. I really like what the story of Blink Twice is about. But like the movie felt me like I respect what it's about because men are fucking trash.
Can I just say I've watched about 3 Mark Wahlberg films that have all gone on streaming services and they're all trash.
One's just dropped and I know it's going to be one that I put on and it watches me.
It's flipping this.
Him and Halle Berry.
Oh, it's bro. I had half an hour left and I was like, I don't want to watch
really?
it. The only reason it kept my attention was most of it was shot in London.
Oh, I like them
so you know when you're like, oh, that's fake, and then you're like, that's fake.
Yeah,
that doesn't exist there. I get really happy when I see Adam Street.
Adam
in films. I'm like, oh, that's why I couldn't park there. That's why they filmed there. I saw them make it was there was a restaurant. They had Smith and Walensky, but they built it as another restaurant. which is on Adam Street, and they'd redone it up, and it was in Slow Horses on Apple TV Plus.
New season coming soon.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh,
wait, have you done Slow Horses?
I've done all of it, bruv. Yes.
Because last time we spoke about it, you said you'd try it. Thumbs up, thumbs down? You liking it?
Yeah,
bruv. New season
I like the
coming
first series more than all of
yeah,
the other ones are a bit more like, oh god. But the first season was just
can't beat the first season.
Yeah, you can't beat the first. The other ones I was just like a bit more underwhelming. But it's like you set the bar so high, and now it's like
Gary Oldman kicks the shit.
You can't go through like beheadings and then the next one is like we've got a plane.
But does Gary Oldman not actually make you feel like he's smelly
disgusting.
and disgusting? He's absolute.
I look at him and I was like, you were Sirius Black, bruv. Like, sorry, there's a lot of Harry Potter references today. But I was like, why have you gone so dirty? That's one thing about acting, right?
He looks smelly, isn't he?
Yeah,
I can almost feel like when he's on screen, there's like a smell coming off the screen.
If they say to me, you have to put on X amount of weight to do this, I'm like, brother, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, man.
He's literally made himself a disgusting human being for that role.
Yeah, man. And he looks like Rabsy. Do you remember Rabsy Nesbitt? Old school comedian, and he used to play this old sweaty fucking Scottish man. He like had a yellow crusty vest with like armpit on it. He used to make me feel sick. When I watch Gary Oldman in Slow Horses, I feel like
when he has his feet up on the desk in the on that note, meet us on the Patreon. See you later.
Peace.